Hi guys, welcome to my weight loss journey. In today's video, I'll be sharing the lifestyle changes that I made within the first 4 months of my weight loss journey. Today is the 16th of February 2025, which means it's been 1 year and 8 months since I started my weight loss journey. This is my current weight, but of course, the whole weight loss journey took about 6 months. So it was from the 1st of June to the 19th of November 2023. As I speak now, I'm no longer on a weight loss journey per se. However, I'm just trying my best to maintain the weight that I achieved within the weight loss period. Let me take you back to 2023, where it all started by showing you some of the food options that I had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then after that, I will take you through the things I had to eliminate and the new things I had to incorporate into my lifestyle, which is my lifestyle changes, okay, that helped me in the first 4 months. Eating fruits is one of the things that I took very seriously, and I normally make smoothies out of them and eat them first thing in the morning before anything else. I normally use my favorite fruits. In subsequent videos, I'll be more specific, showing you which of the fruits that I used. This is my morning face, so yeah. Yes, baby. Yes, you also want smoothie? Look at his face. And baby. You want smoothie? You are not allowed smoothie. Apart from eating the smoothies, I also try and eat the whole fruits. So this is one particular common one that I like, the honeydew melon. Then I try to eat apples or bananas as a whole fruit instead of blending them. I like this melon. It's not too sweet. The girl is here. She's eating hers. You want to come and show your face? Come and show your face. Come. I also had granola as part of my breakfast options because it keeps me fuller for longer, and so it helps me to also drink a lot of water, which is good for weight loss. And I've gone for the wheat-free, gluten-free and milk-free one. You don't necessarily have to do that. These are things that I've been doing for some time now, so just use what you have. I'm going to add banana to it. Then I'll add milk. Okay, I'm gonna have my breakfast now. It's already 12 p.m. and I'm now having my first meal of the day. Even though I'm trying not to be very strict on myself, like proper dieting, I'm also trying to control my hunger. So I'm not fasting, but I want to make sure that I eat when my body feels like, yes, it's time to eat. And the aim is to still have at least 3 meals per day. So after this, I'll just be having water until I feel like I'm very hungry, and that's when I will have lunch. I'm going to have my cereals for this morning as breakfast. So again, wheat-free cereals. So rice snaps, and then I've got my long life semi-skimmed milk. I noticed that the size of the bowl you eat from or the size of the plate you eat from also can affect your portion size. So to help me not to overeat, this is my new bowl, very small. So let's try and see if it would help in any way. Okay, so this is 4 tablespoons of rice snaps. I'll add almonds to it. So that's a handful of almonds. I'll add that, and then I'll add my milk just to fill it up. So that's my breakfast for this morning. It's almost 12 o'clock. I took the children out to rhyme time, which was just 30 minutes. So we are back home and I'm now going to have my breakfast. So join me. Let's eat. I still had bread as part of my breakfast, and I normally will have it with hummus, which is full of proteins. This bread is made with quinoa and millet and is wheat free. I normally go for the wheat free product because wheat product normally makes me put on weight. So that's going to be my breakfast this morning, and then I'll have green tea later on. My weight is not doing bad at all. I'm coming together by God's grace. So in about 30 minutes to 1 hour, I will have some green tea. It's time for my green tea. Okay, so that's the green tea I use. This one is naturally caffeine free. Yeah, so join me. Again, I try to go for breakfast options that makes me stay fuller for longer. So one of the ways that I also had the quinoa and millet bread was to add omelette to it. Apart from that, I also on different days or different times in the week or in the weeks, I try to also add some vegetables together with the hummus and had it with the bread like a sandwich kind of. Okay, so yeah, it's just thinking of different ways that I can eat the same bread and make the most out of it. I also do not eat more than 2 slices of the bread. Again, my lunches are everyday normal food, so nothing too unique, but I just added more salads, so vegetables of different colors, and then I tried to eat most of the carbs in the afternoon as my lunches, and I reduced the amount of carbs as well. The mountain has been removed. I have to run off because my baby's crying. He just woke up. This is ripe plantain with fresh turkey sauce. Again, with the same turkey sauce, and the spaghetti is wheat free. I try my best to always get a wheat free product because wheat makes me put on weight. This is yam with aubergine sauce. So most of the food that I'm showing you, you'd see videos of how I made them on the same channel. This one is pizza from Domino's. I love Domino's pizza. And I've got my 2 chicken to go with them. Again, another ripe grilled plantain. And this is to go with kidney beans sauce. Okay, so this is spinach stew with rice and chicken. Again, you can see that the rice is very little there. Sure, some of you might be thinking, but these portion sizes are not that small. Yeah, trust me, if I want to eat the way I eat, I'll probably go for times 2 of this. Okay, so to me, I have reduced the portion sizes. So if this was your normal way of eating, maybe these are the portion sizes that you've been using all this while and you are trying to lose weight, it means that you have to cut it down. Okay, because this is my half. I know it sounds funny. Some of you will be thinking, sweet lady, so you eat that much? Yes, I do eat a lot. I like food. Okay, so again, I've got this one is plantain, the green one, and I've got my shito with a Ghana black sauce. I've got a video of how I made it on this channel under the playlist Weight Loss Journey into bracket kitchen romance. And that is mackerel. Mackerel. I just grilled it. Okay. Yeah. I like eating plantain because it keeps me fuller for longer. And it also helps me to drink a lot of water, which is good for weight loss. So I try to eat it with different sauces. I've got jollof rice and then my mackerel to go with the salad. So again, the plan is to eat more of the veg, less carbs, and then more proteins. Gentle reminder, you don't necessarily have to eat the exact food I'm eating in this video, especially if you're following from countries that you may not have this food there. The whole idea is for you to make use of your everyday food, however, reducing the portion sizes and following some of the principles that I'm trying to show you through this video. Again, I'll put a video of this salad, how I made it, on the playlist on this channel, so you can try it out if you want. With the dinner, I had more of soups and salads. I have in here okra, garden eggs or eggplant, and cocoyam leaves, which in Ghana we call kontomire. Then I have lamb and mackerel. This is sardine soup with grilled potatoes. Again, you'll find videos of how I made my soups on this channel. This is fresh turkey soup. The good thing with the soups is that you can either eat it alone or you can eat it with something, either with rice, with spaghetti, with yam, with plantain, anything at all. So this is the soup with sweet potatoes. I'm usually not a salad person, but with this weight loss journey, I had to change the way I eat drastically. And one of the things that I had to do was to always have some form of salad as part of my food, whether it's a lunch or the dinner, and sometimes even with the breakfast. It's expensive, but it's worth it because health is very important. Yeah, so these are some of the dinners. Chicken with my sweet potatoes and avocado. Yeah, the salad and chicken. Literally, that's all I'm gonna be having. Okay, it's almost 6 p.m. Hopefully, I finish this before 6. And this is turkey sauce with grilled potatoes. That's turkey sauce with brown rice. And this is the same turkey sauce that I made this week. This is one salad I made that I'm so proud of. It came out very nice, tasty. You can easily eat it on its own. You can mix it with anything else that you want to eat it with. It's just perfect, perfect, perfect. So yeah, check out my channel. You'll find a video there and try it and leave a feedback for me. This is my colorful salad with chicken breasts. Up next is my fish, is haddock and salad, which I'll be having for my dinner. So I normally try and make the salads to last at least for 3 days so that I don't have to be making new ones every day. But it's up to you. If you've got the energy and the time to be able to do it every day, you can do that. It will make it fresh and nice. I actually added some mushroom to this salad. Let's talk about the lifestyle changes. One of the things that I really struggled with during my pregnancy and even
after the pregnancy, postpartum, was finding the right bra to wear and the right clothing to wear. Unfortunately for me, my first pregnancy was during COVID, so most of the things had to be ordered online. Anytime I ordered for something, especially bra, it's either too big or too small, and so I just had to make use of what will work. And when I was now ready to lose weight, I looked at my wardrobe and I had a lot of things that I still liked, which I didn't want to throw away. So the first thing I did was I decided not to buy anything new again. The only thing I bought which was new was the outfit that I will use for my baby dedication. So from that time, I decided not to buy anything new. So even in my subsequent videos, you will see this particular jacket. There's a black jacket that I had, which was looking very old, you know, and fluffy. My husband kept telling me, you need to change this jacket, and I said no, because if I change the jacket and I buy a new jacket to suit the 70 kg weight that I was in 2023, it means that I will not be motivated to lose the weight. So my yardstick was my old clothing, as you saw in my first video, and the target was I want to be able to fit in those clothing again. That was the first thing, mindset shift. Not buying anything new, try and go back to your old clothing. Point number one. Luckily for me, when I was able to achieve my weight loss target within 6 months, the first thing I bought as a reward for myself was this beautiful denim jumpsuit. I posted it on Facebook and everybody was like, what? You know, because they saw how big I was and how slimmed down I became. So yeah, that is tip number one for anyone who is trying to embark on this journey. Make sure you don't throw away your old clothing, because once you do that, it means that you will be comfortable in your new clothing and you can't lose the weight as quickly as you want. The second thing I did was to take it very easy on myself. I accepted the fact that yes, I have put on weight. Pregnancy, childbirth can make women put on weight. It is normal, okay? And so I did not feel shy to showcase my new body. So one of the things you would have noticed, those of you who follows me on Facebook, you would have seen that I'll be posting a lot of my new weight, how big I was. I literally celebrated motherhood with that, which really helped my mental health, because I'm here celebrating my new body. So anybody that comes around and says, oh, you put on so big, look at how big you're looking, blah, 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 it didn't have any effect on me, because I am in a better place mentally and emotionally. Accepting the new body was very important to me, because for so many of us after childbirth, our body would never remain the same. Even though I've lost so much weight now, I am still not the same as I was before I got married. Okay, so it's very important that you accept that for your own sanity. Okay, very, very important. Yeah, so the other thing is, so as part of taking it easy on myself, I made sure that I was eating my normal food. As you saw in the food options that I showed you, the food that I ate in the first 4 months was not too different from what I usually would eat. The only thing I did was I reduced the portion sizes, and then I incorporated more fruits and vegetables, and also I changed the time that I eat. So for instance, breakfast, when I wake up first thing in the morning, I don't rush to the kitchen. Okay, I normally wake up around 6. I mean, when you have a baby, you don't have a wake up time. You can wake up at 2 a.m. and you probably will not sleep again until daybreak, because when the baby is awake, you are awake. Okay, so but most of the time by 6 o'clock, 7 a.m. I am awake. And from that time to about 10 a.m., I will just be drinking water. So drinking water to cleanse my system and keep hydrated. Most of the time, my first food for the day was between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. I normally listen to my body until I feel like, yeah, it's time for me to eat. And the advantage for me was that I was not breastfeeding. Okay, so I've got a whole video on why I didn't breastfeed my children. So none of my children was breastfed, and that helped me because it meant that they are on formula, they are getting everything, all their nutrients through the formula and not from my breast milk. So I can decide not to eat, I can decide to eat whatever I want to eat, and it's not going to affect them. So that was an advantage, which also helped me to lose the weight quickly. So anytime I was not eating proper food, I was drinking a lot of water. I'm usually not a fruit or vegetable person, okay, but I find it easy to have fruit when it is blended into smoothie. So I just blend them, okay, together, and in that way I'm able to eat as many fruits as possible. And then anytime I feel like I'm hungry, I'll go and drink water, and I keep pushing that hunger longer enough until I feel like, yeah, I need to eat proper food. That's when I'll have my lunch. My lunches were always heavy. It was things that can take longer to digest. So a lot of the carbs and sometimes the protein stuff that might take longer to digest, I eat them for lunch. And then my last meal for the day, I try to have the vegetables mixed with maybe a little carbs here and there, or try to have the soups and the fish, or even if it's meat, it has to be part of the soup. And I try not to go to bed on a full stomach. Scientists apparently recommend that after you've had your last meal, it should take you about 3 hours before you go to bed. So for instance, if you're the type who sleeps at, let's say, 9 p.m., your last meal should be by 6 p.m. By 6 p.m., the food should be in your tummy. Okay, so you don't eat after 6, because the food, you have to give your body enough time to work on the food, to digest the food before you go to bed. And so that's why it's not advisable to eat food that are heavy when you're going to bed, because it will take longer for your intestines to digest the food, to work on the food and to digest the food before you go to bed. So I incorporated that as well. So I still had my 3-course meal in a day: my breakfast, heavy lunch, and light dinner. One very important thing I eliminated was flour products. Okay, so things like pastries, meat pie, chin-chin, sausage rolls, puff-puff, biscuits. Biscuits is one of the things that I really struggled with. And then fruit juice. Okay, so the normal fruit juice too, I eliminated them together with anything that is sugary. I cut it off from my diet, especially in that first 4 months. Because I was taking more smoothies and water, I was not craving for sugar that much. Anytime I felt like I need a little bit of sugar in my body, I will go for granola. Some of the granolas has fruits, dried fruits in them, and it can be sugary, so that kept me going. And I also had porridge, normal oat porridge, which I can add a little bit of sugar or honey to it to keep my sugar levels going. The final thing I did was to get the whole family involved. Okay, so in my subsequent videos, you will see the baby in the background, you will see JL, you will see my husband in the background. You know, we all did our best to get involved, which made it fun. It's just like our everyday lifestyle, even though there's a target that I want to achieve. So getting that support from the whole family is very, very important, especially support from the husband. If you are a husband watching and maybe you want to encourage your wife to go on a weight loss journey, you have to get involved in the whole process. It makes it easier for the woman to know that you want her to succeed than you making her feel she's done something wrong by putting on weight, because really it's not her fault. You actually put her in that situation. When you got married to your wife, she was probably not as big as she is now. It's because you got her pregnant and she had to grow your baby. in her body. That's why she's in that state. So you making her feel like she's done something wrong by putting on weight, it's not going to be helpful. It's not going to be helpful for her mental health, for her emotions, and even for her to lose the weight quickly. You are rather doing more harm than good. So your best bet will be for you to encourage her, journey along with her. It took me 6 months to complete the weight loss journey, and you will understand why, because as we are journeying along, you will see some of the extra steps that I had to take to be able to achieve that weight loss quickly. But for some women, it may take a year or even 2 years. Some, they may never go back to the way they used to be. And as a couple, you both have to accept that. It's part of marriage. It's part of the maturity that we must all have in marriage. That life can happen, which will change our outlook, will change the way we think, it will change the way we behave. And by the grace of God, we should still have that maturity to be able to accept our new state and make it work as much as we can. Okay, so I hope you've been inspired by this video so far. I will see you in my next video, where I will be updating you on how much weight I lost in the first 6 weeks. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.